Hello, loves. Welcome to a surprise live. Hope you're doing amazing. And this is a surprise collective reading. Ow, I just burnt my thumbs. I'm trying to Palo Santo us. Okay. So this is a live surprise collective reading for the week. We're going to talk about the energy this week, any advice that's coming through, and what could manifest for you. Let me just turn my music down a little bit. So get comfy, grab some tea, grab some crystals, whatever you need. Tell me hello in the comments as you are jumping on live. Let me know where you're tuning in from and what you're grateful for today. I need some beverages because I've been filming for my course and my throat is excuse me, dry. We're gonna get started in just a second. I have a couple different decks we're gonna use. I just gotta get hydrated. Hi, Eliza. Let me know if I pronounced that correctly. So happy you're here. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, my fucking throat chakra. Okay, 1 second. I promise we're about to start. My throat did not feel dry until I started filming again and hit record. All right, my love. So like I said, this is a surprise reading for the week, for the collective, you listening to it. We're going to talk about the energy this week, any advice, and what could manifest. I have 2 decks to use. I may end up getting up to grab some more from my altar. But first we have the Yogic Path Oracle. And then we also have the Mystic Rebel Oracle. I'm feeling we're going to start with this one. So let me know if you're on live or on the replay. I haven't done a live here in this group in forever. Literally, I've been rebranding my entire business this year. Just went through a big relaunch. If you haven't seen me talking about the new program, Divine Feminine Rebirth, that's what I have been working on. Yeah, after almost 12 years in business, I was like, okay, got to do everything differently, burn it all down, and start over. And this year, the last 2 years has been a lot. Let me know if you can relate. But it has all been happening for our good. And a lot of us have been going through this massive death. And if you haven't gone through your rebirth yet, it's on the way. I'm here to tell you it's on the way. So what is the energy for this week? All right. What is the energy for this week? These 2 popped out together. First we have Worry Not, and then we have Endless Abundance. So this is pretty fucking obvious, but there's some additional messages I'm feeling and hearing. If you're in a worry state of mind, this is going to block this from coming in. So to get out of that worry state of mind, I'm being drawn to all of this orange and yellow and golden energy around this, which is connected to your solar plexus chakra, the golden and yellow specifically. The orange is your sacral chakra, but the solar plexus is all about empowerment and believing in yourself and knowing you're a fucking badass bitch and knowing that you're strong and knowing, that you fucking got this. So some ways to, I was going to say you can check out my free chakra ebook, but I actually took it off my website because I now have a new freebie on there. If you didn't know, I did a free live goddess circle at the end of October, and that is the freebie on my website now. So I'll link that up. Let me leave myself a note because otherwise I'm going to forget. But I do have courses about the chakras too. Those aren't on my website yet either because I've been going through rebranding my website. But if you want to know more, PM me. Hit me up in the DMs. So don't send me a dick pic though. I don't really think anyone in here is going to send me a dick pic. But solar plexus chakra, some ways that you can help to balance and empower this chakra is doing things for your abs, because the solar plexus is in this area. So Pilates or crunches or whatever. Also spending time in the sun is something that can help you as well. Working with the color yellow. Affirmations is coming through really strong. What does the book say? The book has affirmations. All right, loves. Here's an affirmation. This one is very long, but I'm going to read it. Excuse me. Abundance and prosperity are my birthright, and I claim these in all forms now. My gratitude for these things opens me to an endless and effortless cycle of giving and receiving infinite abundance. Every day, I discover new ways to accept more abundance and share my abundance with others. So that one's clearly about this card. But for like solar plexus affirmations, you could literally just say, I'm motherfucking powerful. I'm a badass bitch. Things like that. Okay. Is there any other energy this week that is happening? We have compassion and unconditional love. We also have you're on the right path. Okay, so the message that I'm getting is that some of you guys need to forgive yourself. Stop beating yourself up. Stop judging yourself. You're literally doing what you're meant to be doing. You're on the right path. For the last couple years, when I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing in business after like almost 10 years, it's been tough. I kept doubting myself. I kept thinking like, what the fuck am I doing? What is wrong with you? Why can't you get your shit together? None of that was helpful. None of that is nice. I would never say that to a best friend. Why would I say it to myself? So that's the message for you, loves. Be compassionate with yourself. Love yourself unconditionally as you would your best friend or loved ones, because you are on the right path, even if it doesn't feel like it. There's so many times the last couple of years, I felt so fucking lost, felt like I was never gonna get out of the dark night of the soul, but I kept working on myself. I kept doing all the things that I'm teaching in the new course, Divine Feminine Rebirth, and I finally fucking got there. I have had the best year that I've had in almost a decade because of doing the work and using the tools that I teach in that course. So keep being your own best friend. Forgive yourself. Write a forgiveness letter is what I'm hearing. That will be really helpful for you because you're on the right path. So keep doing things that help you to have that faith, whether that is listening to readings like this, listening to positive YouTube videos, positive affirmations, getting a personal reading, which by the way, I'm about to start doing those again. So if you want to get on my wait list, hit me up. Any other energy for this week? I mean, I accidentally just put all the cards up. Okay, hang on. I'm just feeling like there's a big new beginning coming in for you. I'm trying to find the other two. Here they are. You just have to trust. You have to forgive yourself. Forgive money is something else I'm hearing. There are some amazing, powerful rituals that I'm going to be teaching about money manifestation and how to unblock yourself from that. And a new program that I will be announcing this week, but I'm feeling like I kind of might just announce it now. I'll give you a hint. I'm getting ready to launch a monthly membership where we're going to be doing goddess circles and rituals together. We're going to have a special event for New Year's Eve. We're going to do a 2024 forecast reading. I believe on December 20th was the date that I have. But it's going to be fucking powerful, and I'm going to be teaching in that program some of these things. But anyway, I just feel like some energy needs to be cleared. You need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive money. Write a letter to money. Forgive the money. Forgive money for not being there for you in the way that you wanted it to. Because it feels like this is coming up. Like the energy of abundance is here. But first you have to forgive yourself. You have to stop worrying and you have to forgive money. All right. What is the advice for the week? I think we're going to use the other deck. This is the Yogic Path Oracle, by the way. Just checking the time to make sure I'm still good because I have to go to yoga in a little bit. I don't have to, but I'm going to yoga in a little bit. Whoa. Okay. Let me just take another sip of water. All right, what is the advice for this week? I mean, some advice already came through in the first part. All right. I'll show you guys the cards in a second. Ooh. Okay, the Speak Your Truth card came up in the other deck, on the bottom of the deck, but I didn't show it to you, but the throat chakra just came through on the bottom of this deck. So, synchronicity. So I'm feeling like there is something that you need to say, either to yourself, maybe that's the forgiveness stuff, maybe it's the money letter, forgiving money, maybe it's to someone else, maybe you're thinking of birthing a business or some idea, or talking to your boss about a promotion, whatever it is, girl, you got to get that shit out of your throat chakra. Because whatever it is that you've been holding in, maybe it's not even any of that. Maybe you need to like tell a friend something or break up with a partner or ask a new person out, or I don't know. Whatever feels, this is collective, so it's going to be a lot of different energies. Whatever's coming through and speaking to you, that's what you need to do. All right. So your first card is Sattva. This is all about clarity. The second card is, I never pronounce the chakras correctly when it's the Sanskrit word, but this is the third eye chakra. So I wasn't even going to try it. It's spelled A-G, oh my gosh, I can't even spell it. A-J-N-A. There's one of my yoga teachers that says it all the time. She's like, Agna. I don't know if that's, I feel like that's weird, but that's probably how you say it. We have Kali. I'll explain all these in a second. And then we have Kriya. So I'm just double checking this guidebook to make sure that this Sattva card is about clarity, but to me it looks like clarity. Where is it at? Okay. Page 37. Angel number 37 may be relevant for you to go look up. I feel like that angel number is about, actually about abundance coming in. Okay, yeah. Sattva is about purity and clarity. So this is talking about letting go of things that are holding you back. Maybe it's relationships, your diet habits, home, self-care products, thought patterns, career goals, life outlook. So let go of what is no longer serving you. That is the advice. You will know what that is. The third eye chakra is what I was feeling, because that's connected to having faith, the color purple. That, yes, you have to have more faith. So meditation, I'm hearing, is something that's going to be really helpful. I'm just pop into this page. I don't use the guidebook very often, clearly. Okay. All right, right here it says, as long as you continue viewing the world from your third eye, you will surpass all limitations and find yourself limitless. Trust your intuition and keep moving forward. The path will continue to illuminate as you take the steps. So yeah, take some baby steps. You don't have to know the next, you don't even have to know, it doesn't even have to be steps. It can be the first step. Ask your soul, journal about it. What does my intuition want me to do? What is my baby step towards whatever goal it is that you're working on? Yeah, and I just feel like it's like practicing trusting your intuition more, which ironically I'm actually teaching about that next week in Divine Feminine Rebirth. The live version of that, like I'm doing it live, but the self-paced version is available for purchase now because we're like almost on week 5, which is the end. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know. That's linked up on my website too, which I will link in the comments. Okay, so Kali is all about letting go and like literally like tearing everything down, like I talked about doing with my business. Tearing every motherfucking thing down that is not serving you. So this is like pretty clear. I'm just seeing if it's like there's a shit ton of stuff on the guidebook, but I just like to pop in and see what's in there and then see if anything sticks out, because the message that sticks out is usually the message. Yeah, Kali is the goddess of destruction. So it says you're in a time of radical rebirth. Literally what I said earlier. If you are not at your rebirth yet, you're about to have it. But you have to have the faith. Where did that card go? I don't think I had a card that said have the faith. Oh, we had the worry not card. You have to have faith. Okay. This talks about, where did it go? Okay. So Kali is fierce, erratic, untamed. The part of you that you're afraid to give full control because you don't know where it will take you. Okay, yeah, now it's talking about facing your darkest shadows from a place of deep love. That's literally what we talked about in Divine Feminine Rebirth last week. Talks about pushing a child out of the womb. Kali comes to you in a time of deep liberation, stepping into the truer form of you. Yeah, so when we're about to go through this rebirth, we feel so fucking lost. Think about how a baby feels when it's in the dark and it's trying to come out. Like, I got a reading from my friend Liz the other day, and she was telling me with my business that, like, it's blooming, and when you're having birthing pains, the labor of the child is imminent. So that is the same for you, my love, with whatever you're trying to birth. That came into my mind for a reason. So the last card we have is the Kriya card. And this card is all about going with the flow and letting go. And I feel like her heart is like open. So keeping your heart open, doing whatever you need to do to open your heart. Literally, we just talked about this in Divine Feminine Rebirth too. So if you need help with any of these things, definitely look up the Divine Feminine Rebirth course on my website, like I told you about, if you're feeling guided to. If not, no worries. But if you are, I would love to help you. I'm trying to talk to you and multitask by looking up this card. Okay. So yeah, the message I'm hearing is to let go of how you think it's supposed to happen, whatever you're trying to manifest. And this just talks about like going with ease and don't push anymore, but surrender, because there are greater forces at play. Keep up the flow and don't lose sight of your greater goal. In this book, it says uplifting the vibration of this planet. So that's giving me the confirmation again. Didn't I say something earlier? I'm looking at the cards. I feel like I said something earlier about someone wanting to birth a business and having that as an idea. So that is confirming it, helping to uplift the vibration of this planet. So we kind of already talked about what could manifest, the third category within, excuse me, within what we were talking about, oh my gosh, I can't talk. Within the cards that have come through already, that's what could manifest has already come through, but I am going to get up and get one of my other decks. Like, I'm feeling like the endless abundance and stepping into your true purpose and path and your truest career is what is available for you if you keep the faith. Okay, we're going to use the Healing Waters Oracle. I'm going to try not to sit on these cards that I have laid out all over my bed. That was my bed squeaking, not me farting. Just so you know. But if you've ever been around me in person for my events, you know that I love to just fart too, because, you know, we should just be authentically ourselves. Okay. So this is the Healing Waters Oracle. This is like a really good story. I'm loving this. Okay. So what could manifest for you if you keep aligning with your higher self, with what you're manifesting? I'll show you in a second what came out. It's really good. Okay, that's way too many. Oh, that one flew out. Let me actually, that one. I'm putting that one back in to see if it comes back out, because it came out with all the other ones, and I don't know if it was for us. That one flew out. Ooh. Okay, last card, please. What can manifest for my beautiful friends listening? And it's 444 on the clock right now. I love that. Last card. Okay, well, it came back out. On the bottom of the deck, we have Making Waves. Momentum is building. It is your time. Achievement. We also have the Pearl. Alchemy, the reward at the end. From Grit to Grace. I'll show you the other ones in a second, actually. I'm not going to really talk more about... Actually, I will. The bottom of the deck, momentum is building. It's your time. Achievement. Like, what I'm feeling from this image on here... Let me do this because it's too hard to hold up the whole deck. She is like walking towards something beautiful, and it's like you're leaving all this behind, which, didn't we say something about that earlier? Yeah, with Kali and the Sattva getting clear and letting go. So focus on what you are manifesting and creating, and don't worry about the shit that you're leaving behind from the past. Because this card I just said, the Pearl, the reward at the end, from Grit to Grace. If you've been going through a massive fucking void, death, loss, dark night of the soul like I have, like the last couple years, I get it. But it's all happening for your good and for a reason. It is taking you to where you need to get to. We then have water codes. Ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. So this is all about trusting yourself again, like we had with this intuition card. So I feel like what could manifest for you is a chance to trust yourself more deeply. And I feel like this card, the Healing Lagoon, rejuvenate, recovery, time to heal, it's safe to stop. I feel like this is what is needed. So this is another advice. In order to connect to that intuition, like you have to slow down and listen to the messages coming in from God, angels, universe, whatever you believe in, from your intuition. You have to slow down. You have to relax and receive is the message that I'm getting. Stop trying to control and make everything come in for you. Like, take the aligned action that feels right and then let it go. Let God, angels, universe, whoever you believe in, your spirit team, let them do the rest of the work for you. It is safe to stop. So this week feels like what could manifest. Everything feels like it's coming together. Momentum is building, like it says. Your rewards are coming in. Your intuition is strengthening. And I feel like this week is giving you a chance to balance something out. So give yourself permission to stop. I'm giving you permission right now if you need someone to give you permission. It just feels like you're coming into balance and you're coming into what was meant to be yours, is what I'm hearing. So that's what I have for you, my loves. I really hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know below if you did. Let me know what resonated with you. And if anything didn't resonate with you, no worries. Like, totally just leave it. Maybe that message wasn't meant for you. If you have any questions about the cards I pulled, let me know. Let me know what your favorite card was. And yeah, if you have any questions about any of the things I shared, the Divine Feminine Rebirth course or the upcoming Goddess Circle membership, I think the name is going to be Soul Sister Sanctuary membership. That's a really long name, but the name will be Soul Sister Sanctuary is what I'm feeling. So if you have any questions about those things, let me know. Like I said earlier, I will be opening my books up again for readings. So if you want to reserve a spot and get on the wait list, definitely let me know. And why was I going to leave you a link for my website? I don't remember, but I'll leave that link in the comments below because there's something on there I was telling you that would help you. Yeah. Okay, loves. It is good to see you live again. It's good to be back here in the group. And yeah, I've just been working on my rebrand, like I've said, and just listening, doing all the things that literally came through in this reading is what I've been doing this year, and just figuring out what is best for me to do in my business and social media and all those things. So I really hope this served you and helped you. I love you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye.